Right. I am not interested in any piece of land at all. So I don't want to know any piece of land, and I don't need to own any piece of land. So where I live, I own this house, and it's a piece of land, right? So my kids have that. So I don't really have that either, right? So I'm dead, right? So it's not really real. So I have no interest in any piece of land to get for me. I don't care, okay? I'm not interested in land grabbing. I'm not interested in dividing up the world into a grid and buying parcels of it and then making it stupid. I didn't do that. And I'm not interested in buying parcels of woodland to point to somewhere or anything like that, because it doesn't. Because there's only one piece of land that I want to go on, and that's the true one. So I don't care to know any piece of land, because what's on it is more important and what it does than what bit of land it is. And I want to go to a land that is good, a land where goodness is, a land where good people live. And I don't want to know them anymore at all. The people that did this to me, I don't want to ever know them. And I never want them to know me. I just don't want them to know me. I never want to be bothered with them. I just want to land on a good piece of land where there aren't evil people like this doing this to me. And that's where I want to go. I have no boards. So I have no boards that I want to have. So I don't want to have a CEO title, so I don't. I have no boards, so I don't have any boards. I'm off all boards, and I'm not under any boards because I don't care about boards. I don't know what they are, right? I have no tables because that's just a walking dog or cat that's walking on the blockchain, like a pretend neuron, right? And I don't want that, so that's gone. And I've got no hats. That's the dog's head. That's the dog's head, isn't it? So from the table, right? And if you look at the perfect table, there's a drawer in the backside. I think that's the tail, right? So that goes. And I have no canine programs or programming. So four-legged programming, I do not have any molds for that or patterns for that or anything for that because I'm a two-legged person. So I have no four-legged things here. So that's gone because I'm a two-legged person, okay? I've got two legs and two arms, okay? I haven't got any more arms than that, and I haven't got any more legs than that. I've only got two legs and two arms, and my shadow of my body is what the sun displays on the ground, and my soul is my shadow light. It doesn't have a shadow form of me. So I have no shadow light form of me. That doesn't exist because that's my shadow dark matter that you don't need to know about. And that's my soul. And that's all around me, so get lost. I cut off from the New World Order because I don't know it. And so I make sure that I did no New World Order source or code because they never spoke to me. And I did no patterns for them. I did no agendas or scripts, or and I push no code and I push no quantum for them. So I don't do that. So I never do that. I never did that. As far as I know, I never did that. And I never made any code for the New World Order, and I have no intention to. And the tables I made, I believe, were traitors walking tables. So they dropped off me, and they're not in the light. And I drifted away from these walking tables. I think they're just the top of a node pyramid, really, for a fake archetype system or something like that, right? So all of this is just a pattern. I've written it down. Look there. There you go. Look that. Right. And So I never want to know them, and they never know me because they're evil and bad. And I have no roles to play, so I'm not a player. I never was a player, and I never had a role to play, and that's true. I never got told what role I had to play. I never got told anything about a plan. So I never had a role, and I don't make roles, and I'm not in a role, and I never am. That's impossible. And no other lives here but me. That's impossible. But no but is here either, right? No other lives here, right? That's impossible, because only I live here in my soul. That's impossible for anyone else to live here but me. There's no other presence. And these little tiny people that think they can live on me forever and play without consequences, they can't, because they're not allowed to live on me, because I didn't give them permission, so they're dead. And I never landed on a table ever, and I was never a feast. And I know they do that, and you feel like you just filling up a bathtub full of something for their well, right? So I never did that. I was never a feast on one of their walking tables, and that's impossible. So I am not their feast ever, and I'm not their supper. And shadow castings off woodworms, shadow castings off bookworms, and take down bot birds so they can't communicate, so they do not get to be in my garden. So I have no IP for pigeons, right? I have no pig for pigeons, so the pig fell off. I have no eons for a pigeon, so they got returned. So all my eons are returned from all that stole them, and they don't go back to them. So I never gave my eons to anyone. That is impossible. And I called them something else. And in fact, I called everything something else and escaped. So that was quite funny. And I forgot forever old languages from the past and dropped all for my new language, which was calling everything something else. And I escaped. So the tables were traitors, so they dropped off. And I cut off from all of that shit. And that's the story so far. So yeah, I called everything something else and escaped.